So she didn't drink milk or water. You know, when you drink a cookie, your mouth is dry as it can be.
Did you just say drink a cookie? Cheers. Let me check my files. What the hell? Is this all the words for all the characters? This makes it easier.
Internal? Is that like the guts of the game?
No insecure directory. What is this?
This is a scratch disk. What are you talking about? Ain't no scratch. This is digital download.
This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need access to files from the encrypted file share, copy them to your disposable drive and plug it directly into the thin client. Do not copy them here. Rhea is working on setting up a proxy mail server so we can have proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher-ups. Keep everything offline until then. Paula. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Name Paula.
Test.
What is all this? Come on. What is it? What is this? None of this matters.
Meeting over. It's files. You know, the original game was all about this, looking at the files, except now it's in the game itself. Let's start this. Where do we leave off? Oh yeah, we left off here. Still going the Natsuki route, so we gotta pick words for Natsuki. So,
who?
Natsuki, the pink-haired girl right here is the one we're going for, so we gotta pick words for her. Because that's how you get girls now these days.
Is there a reason why you actually picked her?
No.
Because Sayori I picked last time, and Yuri I don't like too much. And I also think she's cute. I like her writing style better. I'm not even joking when I say that. I actually do like Natsuki's writing style, and she's also the cutest. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you.
You have a weird taste. Whatever. Pick the words.
Okay. Papa.
Love. Candy.
Vanilla.
Oh, never mind. Grief.
Game.
Sillies. Oh.
Boop.
Strawberry. Uncontrollable lollipop. Look at this. So all these words. There's no way these words rhyme.
Marshmallow. Hop. Basically, like any cute or short word is one that she has.
What is this poem style? This is horrible. Whoever we're playing as is a moron. This is not how you write a poem.
If I was gonna write poems, I don't know what I would do, but
I wouldn't write the words in 20 different pages and then pick from them. Some of these words don't even rhyme together.
Ribbon. Bubbles. Oh, this is easy. Rainbow. Okay. Messed up. Sugar. Bouncy. Kitty. Kitty cat. Milk. Sweet? Okay, I thought that meant sweets, not the word actually sweet.
Email? Who the hell would an email be for? What?
I'm gonna click on it. That's what that's suit.
What?
What?
I guess she likes checking her emails. Is that what you do in the morning? Go on Google, check your email. Or Yahoo, whatever email service you use.
Determination. Undertale reference. Undertale, that's why.
What?
Kiss.
Vertigo. I saw that.
Oh yeah, vertigo. I don't know why that is a word, honestly. Who would write about vertigo, man? Who wants to know that? Like, okay. And what'd you say, Dazzle?
Landscape, because for Psycho Dad. Oh my god. You trash words.
All right, here we go. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Nascos. Yo, Sayori. Yo, how's it going? Yo.
Kidding me?
Say yo. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehe. I'm still just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks.
Wow. You know damn well she's gonna ask you for $1. You know, good choice. Good choice. I can stand back that choice. I support that choice.
That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
I predicted the future.
Oh wow, you're right. And why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. Coin purse? She fumbles
like
with the
book.
latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Why spill it? Only 2 coins. Oh, it's a coin purse. There's only 2 coins, but if there's a lot in there, boom, I'll be gone.
She got 2 pennies in there.
Only 2 pennies. Damn, 2 cents. Broke as hell. Only 2 small coins fall out. Yeah, I've got no money. I'm poor. I knew it. I knew you were poor. God damn it. I gotta find better friends now. I can see right through you, Sayori. I should really join the Payday Gang. At least they make money. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. That makes sense. You're right. So either you're not hungry at all and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one thing. I've got self-respect for myself, and I'm not willing to give a dime to anybody who asks me.
Disrespected me.
You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. Wah! I give up! You're such an asshole! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Ha 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 ha.
Yuri suddenly giggles.
What the hell is she come from? What are you, eavesdropping, girl?
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yeah, she's probably being honest about that, actually.
Nonsense. She's
Yuri,
lying.
Tell Nascos to let me borrow some money.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Whoa! And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Wow. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
You can't even see. Look, you can't even see her eyes. God damn. Oh, you must have hit your forehead pretty hard, Yuri. Look at how red it is.
Why are you blushing so hard? That's blood right there.
It must have hurt. Ah! Look at her face. Look at those little red lines she has on her face. Ah! I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
That's...
Her eyes are back in her head. Good.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside us all of us, isn't there?
Yeah, I got my devil inside of me. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
She needs some first aid.
Yeah, you're right. She does need some first aid. Oh wait, did I not read that? Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ooh.
Yeah! Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Who just throws a cookie at somebody? Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
Aha! I'm here! Here's your cookie, bitch! I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though, haha! Natsuki, that's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. I don't know if I would do that. You're gonna crush it and then boom. No more cookie. Jeez, just eat it already. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
It's raw.
so good. It is raw.
Roll fucking
Cupcake.
shit! Roll! 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 Shit! Roll!
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hehe, yeah, that's funny. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, but why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Where is Monica? Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. What the? Hey! Did you just seriously just do that? What kind of laugh is that?
And do that again, and I'll bury you alive.
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Change it.
Natsuki glances
Skipping
around.
club, huh? Wow.
Yeah, she's the president and she's not even here.
Skipping class. Unbelievable.
Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her late today?
Not me. Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised.
Has a what?
She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Damn, you're pretty quiet. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open.
There she is. Sorry. I'm super sorry.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. Study hall? What's study hall? To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
Study hall, you don't know what that is?
No.
Basically,
I have study hall.
in our school, study hall is like a free period where you do like work, but you don't really do work.
Wow.
You kind of just talk to your friends. It's basically just like a free period if you don't have anything else in your schedule to do. Like once in 12th grade, I had like 4 study halls until I got early release instead. And basically, you just don't do anything. It's not really a class. It's just like a place to hang out. Not hang out, but you know. It's called study hall because you're meant to study, but nobody does that. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
Must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Whoa!
That bell is pretty loud.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't, really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. Did you know I played piano?
Yeah, you've told me about it.
This game makes me want to play piano again though. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yeah, because she's writing a song. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Nascos. Why is she talking to me?
Monica
what?
smiles sweetly. Because she knows everything, that's why. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So did I miss anything?
No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Somehow,
Wow.
yeah, okay. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
So she didn't drink milk or water. You know, when you drink a cookie, your mouth is dry as it can be.
Did you just say drink a cookie? Cheers.
I said when you eat a... Don't you drink milk when you eat a cookie?
Yes. But I think you just said drink a cookie. I think you meant eat.
I said... Twisting my words. Whatever. Continue.
It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, I get it. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Perfect Girls out from my bag. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. She gave me a book. Or a manga. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna go get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found... Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again?
Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit.
The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool. I like how it says collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the collapsible stool from the wall and unfolds it.
That's dangerous.
You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design.
God.
Design? Okay. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoop one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah, she's about to fall. The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor.
I'm gonna fall!
I'm gonna fall! The stool wobbles. Wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desk attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Oh man, don't you hate that? I hate that design. Who attaches the classroom chairs and the desks? I've seen that in school before, and it's really stupid.
Every single... Wait, you didn't have that in your school? Every desk was like that for me.
We had that in some of our desks, not all of them. Most of them are just like a desk and just a school chair, as it should be. But when it's like attached, then you can't move the chair or anything. You can't move yourself.
That was all my chairs over there at school. They were all attached to the table or the desk.
Yeah, I know.
And
I don't like it like that because you can't move your chair around, so it's just...
it was like a tube connected them too. So the only way you'd get up is through the way you sat down, because the other side was like covered by a tube because the desk, the chair.
I know what you're talking. Yeah, I've seen it. Like you can only come from one side.
Yeah.
It's just worse design. I don't know why some schools did that. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. Ah, it's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Oosh! Natsuki climbs onto the chair. I don't know what these sound effects are. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Aha! There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Ooh, don't get below her, please, main character. Nas goes. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? If I was to hold the chair, wouldn't I be able to see up her skirt? Well, as you know, it's the school's fault for school uniforms and skirts being that short. Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up.
Yeah, you good.
Uh-oh. Okay. I can almost see up her skirt!
Of course.
Good. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Be dead like a mother something. Hup! Natsuki wraps her arms around the parfait girl's box and easily the largest one on the shelf. Ugh, heavy. Hey, Nascos, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
You're gonna bust your ass.
Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Oh no.
What?
Oh no. The music, everything stopped.
What's happening?
Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, it's the box. What are you looking at? Oh, I'm dead. You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You proof! You set me up! Go away!
Restricted area.
Get out! But I'll do it myself. She's gonna fall. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying everywhere. I got you! Oh! I think I just broke my leg.
I'm down!
Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Ouch. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ooh, awkward.
Is no one is no one watching? Where's Yuri at? Where's Monica? Where's Sayori? Where they at?
I don't know. There was a lot of yelling going on around here. I'm surprised the other characters didn't come around or here.
I need backup.
My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. I think I broke something. Ooh.
Whoa.
Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. I can't even do these sound effects. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Goo! Gross! Yeah! A fist pounds into my chest. Ow! Getting hurt even more. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko!
Everything okay over here? Seriously, is everything alright? I heard loud noise.
Monica suddenly peers in. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez.
Sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I wasn't looking. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear.
I know. Don't worry.
Monica says that quietly to me.
Whoa.
Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. My... Huh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out.
Come on.
It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Aw. Natsuki, are you? No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Tears. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Perfect Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? For now. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on a stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Aha, it's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has a good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep, even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. He told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Who should I show my poems to first? Oh, okay. Same order as last time? Monica?
Telltale choice. No, switch up the order. Gotta keep them on your toes.
Start with Sayori. Oh, I like this one, Nascos. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad I wrote about the milk and all the sweets and stuff. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes you feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writer you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thoughts? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right.
Toxic.
But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Yuri. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Yuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Nascos. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a little bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. Oh no. Oh my god, reading the happy thoughts just reminded me of the file that you get in the original game after you know what happens. Ugh. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Holy crap. Yuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, or more like you taught Monica a whole lot. I remember in the side story, she pretty much told her everything she knows. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. She always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Who's next?
See, Yuri.
... Are you still mad at me?
Huh?
For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. Whoa!
Well, that's not really true. I mean, I'm just trying to go with her, but I didn't mean anything biased from you.
You're biased, Baggy. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I?
You disrespected me. What?
You disrespected me!
I have obligations like you have obligations! Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little bit too much.
Is now the times for puns? Did I just hear that right?
Might have.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out, and it makes people hate me.
Hate is like a strong word.
So, please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri,
Please. It just makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. Long pause. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. Oh wow, we don't even get to see her poem.
Oh, you f***ed her. Excuse my language, you messed her up. Hi again, Nascos. How's the riding going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica.
Oh, alright. It's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style.
Yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story.
I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into her style. I guess that means you're not as a fan of Yuri's poems then.
I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems.
That's true, but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism. Or Sayori's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? It's not a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. No, I hate geometry. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl.
A vinyl? Is that what it says?
A vinyl? I think it says vinyl. I don't know if that's an instrument. On a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless load me. Now that load me can be taken into some pretty erotic matters, but we're not going to think that way, okay?
Get your head out of the gutter.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you didn't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what the poem is about isn't the right question. A poem could be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What?
Boom. I saved my game right there.
Don't break the fourth wall. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen.
Foreshadowing.
Wait, is this a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's an evil laugh. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Monica, I got my eyes on you. You're definitely a weirdo.
Breaking the fourth wall, girl.
Telling me to save my game? Are you kidding me? Alright, Natsuki, let's go. She's already blushing. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Ugh. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let Yuri enjoy... Yuri. Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. I wish we saw what the poem was.
Hey, Nazcos. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
Oh yes, I totally did something terrible. I smacked her in the face. No! I just told her that... My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Hey, at least we're on the same page, Nazcos.
Not to make that sound
Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face.
See. First I thought you liked her writing style. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you?
What is the poem? I wish I could see it. I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem? Oh wait, that's you. That's you.
In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Nazcos?
Cheating? What does she mean by that? Cheating?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What do you mean by that? We're totally on the same page, Nazcos.
Never mind. I'm just kidding.
What does she mean cheating? What am I cheating on somebody?
Breaking the fourth wall.
I didn't understand Monica's joke at all.
Anyways, how do you think Natsuki feels about you?
I think she likes me.
Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about.
Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica?
Of course. I liked it.
Ugh, you should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that.
Oh, eh? But Nazcos wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right?
Ooh, Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Nazcos is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this.
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me that way?
Like what?
Ugh, never mind. Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really planned on keeping it. Like, I'm playing as this character and I can't even see my own poems I'm writing about.
Yeah, how
anyway,
do you rhyme those words you randomly picked out in a dictionary?
Yeah, how did those words impress her? Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Better
Okay?
fax me a copy then.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders.
Why's it gotta be about spiders?
That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Here's a poem for you, Epic Egg. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh boy.
You backtalking someone?
You what?
You what?
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. I guess I learned one thing. I learned that you really do not like spiders. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. It is. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Ooh, and that's a wrap.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. So Yuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we could give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica? Yeah! We're going to be having a poetry performance. Whoa. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Yuri is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to be prepared ahead of time.
Yuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I was gonna say that anyway, but we always have like school projects and we had to present them in front of people and stuff. That's me at my worst. I really suck at doing that. Like, I shake uncontrollably because I'm too nervous.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Well, school probably forced you already, so you must be lying. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. Spoken like a true leader, but I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. And if we start an event and put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that what literature is all about.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
Yeah, right. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them and find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Inspirational, but futile.
Everybody's silent. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. It's up to me to rescue the situation. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on onto the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica? This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
Oh, whoa. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Alright, Epicake, you gotta have a strong voice for this. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Here you go.
Area.
Are you ready? Here we go. Oh,
You're
okay.
ready.
More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this
God.
something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. No! Damn! The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Whoa! I'll go next.
Well, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up.
Whoa!
Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. She's got a determined face right now.
Adrenaline rush. This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri.
It's called The After Image of the Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem.
Alright, got it.
Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting on so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Hehe. Yuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. Let me reread it up.
That way. I see. Okay then. Yuri begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheering like Yuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Yuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Yuri meant when she said that she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach her more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. The Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Nazco's liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. It might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen the poem where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Nazco's. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Nazco's lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki, oh god, that's a hard word to say. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presentating.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, the sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little God, these words, man. Why am I getting the hard words? While she's still a little unenthused, I think that's how you say that, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Haha, well, do it at least if you feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people.
I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. But that's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I know you have an idea of what it is like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you're reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write some poems for tomorrow as well. We're working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have time for the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day.
I can't wait.
I can't do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
Kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, you guys, don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Nazcos, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get the hell out of here. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Lie. You gotta lie for a good cause.
Do not remember this choice at all from the main game. After the Sayori's side story, I kind of feel really bad for her. But at the same time, I picked this choice. I don't remember this at all.
Worried about her?
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right.
Never mind, I would walk home with Natsuki.
So this would be the right choice because she doesn't like people worrying about her or not spending time with her, but worrying about her.
Feels like a burden.
I think she wants us to just spend time with everyone else besides her because she doesn't want to be cared about. It's kind of a messed up thing, but...
Life or death.
Life or death. Here we go. And we are on the Natsuki route after all, so... have to pick this. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. See, look, she's happy. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh, don't worry, my friend. A lot will happen in that time. Oh wow, another poem. Another save there. And I think that's a wrap for today. Holy cow, that went longer than an hour, didn't it?
You crazy?
We're starting to get to that point of the game now.
What point?
You know what point we're getting into right now.
What are you talking about? You're talking nonsense to me right now. Why do I keep seeing vertigo?
I don't know. I don't know why that's a word, but I'm never going to pick it. So I'm going to exit the DLC, but before we end this part, I need to check out...
Your PC.
Oh, yep, here we go. We got new pictures and new side stories.
Alright.
Oh, yes. Yuri, huh? Okay. So in the next part, we're going to be doing this side story. And pictures. What else did we get? We got some new poems. Jeez, that poem is long. Wow.
We must have like Google glasses to be taking pictures of all this.
Amy likes spiders. Anything else? Here's another poem. Wait, what? Wait.
Special events in the past. What?
Wait, no, we didn't see this, right? Wait, okay, let me read this. There once was a ladybug. It was so small, it took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for too long. Nobody squishes ladybugs because they're cute, but does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? I think they're too preoccupied with bug things. And so, the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. The story wasn't really going anywhere. But I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs. Like this ladybug. The one who clings like a doof onto your sleeve because it knows you won't squash it. If it doesn't bug you, will you stay a while? And this? The first concept sketch of the complete cast, drawn by David Evelyn.
Wow, they all were the same height back in the day.
And the skirts are still short. I think they're even shorter here. Wow. Well, guys, that concludes another part. An extremely long part. Probably the longest. It's 3:16 p.m. I think we started at 2 p.m.
You want to know what I thought about this part?
What? Huh, very funny. Well, we'll see you guys on the next one, and we start the understanding side story. This one has to do with Yuri. And it's also got Sayori on it too. Probably some connections there. Alright, I hope you're excited. See you there.